It's the Juice Bars at 8 giving you an episode recap of The Throne, the one that aired on the 19th of September 2019. If you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification button, and most importantly, do not forget to share this video. So, where should we start? Where should we start? Let's start with Lazarus for a few moments. So, Lazarus, as we all know now, he is the prophet, he is the healer, he is the the church leader of the church that he recently started. So on today's episode, I mean, Naledi went to Lazarus's place where he stays currently, and she begged her to come back home, but Lazarus was still denying the invitation. When Naledi went back home and told Huitzi about the whole entire situation, Huitzi became livid, like he was mad. He kept on insulting Lazarus like he usually does, and Naledi actually stood her ground and said, if you want to be the man in this house, rather move out, because I'm not going to tolerate having two men in this house, like two bulls in this house. So rather go get your own house where you can actually control and do whatever you want to do. Basically, she was just being that Naledi that we don't even know. On the other hand, Lazarus's church actually started, and that crook of a woman who's been taking money from people actually, who's been paying people for the healings that Lazarus thinks that he is giving to the people, started taking offerings from church. And Lazarus saw that and confronted the woman. And the woman quoted a chapter on the Bible stating the fact that a man needs to eat and drink, basically. So she was actually saying that Lazarus needs this money. But here is the highlight part of the whole entire thing. She is not going to give Lazarus that money, but she is going to take that money and save it, because she's told Lazarus that don't worry about this money, I will keep it safe for you. That's what she told Lazarus. So Lazarus right now, he's not aware of what is going on. He's aware that she took the offering, but she is not aware, he is not aware that this woman is actually the crook behind the whole entire church scenario. And then, as time went by, Matsurisho came through and she invaded the church and started to insult Lazarus. And Naledi once again stood up for her husband and said, Matsurisho is calling Lazarus a crook, whereas and Matsurisho's husband was the one who actually killed his daughter, or her daughter, or their daughter, whatever you want to call it. And she was throwing stones. They were both throwing stones at each other. It was epic, it was dramatic, and I was proud of Naledi for actually, this is the first time I see her character waking up and being a little bit woke, though she's fighting for the wrong stuff. I'm just saying, Lazarus is still going to be a crook of a pastor. And then let's move on to the Silla situation together with the lady, the Tsoho lady, and so it all obviously Udirle is now in a happy place with Silo. That's how it started. It didn't end that way though. So Silo and Udirle are in a happy space until Udirle decided to go and confront Tseho. And Tseho, they were going back and forth with words, insulting each other, and Udirle was like, this is my kingdom, just leave this kingdom because I'm the queen here. And it ended up being on a physical fight, and Udirle beat the crap out of Tseho, and then time moved on, where Udirle was sitting down with um her sister Musadi, and Musadi was telling Udirle what this Tseho lady told her, bearing in mind that Silo told um Udirle that this lady, he asked for divorce from this lady, but this lady is refusing. And then Matsidiso, not Matsidiso, but Musadi actually told Udirle what actually transpired. Gore, she didn't know anything about the divorce, and she got to find out about this whole entire situation on the newspapers. When Silo came through, obviously Udirle was mad and throwing stones, and she actually told Udirle told Silo that there's going to be a council meeting, and that's where the fire began. Tero at the council meeting was stating her truth, nothing but the truth, so help her God. Hopefully, it's the truth, and yes, it is the truth that we know. And then, Mangwane Superior actually supported her and said, if you were the first lady, this community is not going to go to court since it has been to court. We're not going to court again. So, what we can do is let Tshidi, since she's the first wife and the queen of Kweneng, she must go take her throne and live in the castle with her husband and her husband's second wife. And it was Liddy. It's going to be Liddy tomorrow. Oh, today was the last episode actually. But it was a little situation when Tihu actually came into the palace. Udirile started shouting. They were shouting at each other. It was just a disaster. But Selo was quite happy of the outcome since he has both his women under the same roof. And I guess he kind of loved them both, though I'm thinking that he is only using Udirile. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Tell me what you think about this whole entire situation at the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.